14. For the music director, by David. Fools say to themselves, there is no God. They sin and commit evil deeds. None of them does what is right. The Lord looks down from heaven at the human race to see if, if there is anyone who is wise and seeks God. Everyone rejects God. They are all morally corrupt. None of them does what is right, not even one. All those who behave wickedly do not understand. Those who devour my people as if, as if they were eating bread, and do not call out to the Lord. They are absolutely terrified, for God defends the godly. You want to humiliate the oppressed, even though the Lord is their shelter. I wish the deliverer of Israel would come to Zion when the Lord restores the well-being of his people. May Jacob rejoice, may Israel be happy. Okay, another really short psalm here. But notice how David paints in absolutes. Sometimes we get caught up in the idea of absolutes, but you use absolutes in poetic language, to convey certainty of an idea, okay? He's talking about a class of people here. Fools say to themselves, there is no God. What do we have in the footnote here? The statement is problematic. Probably not a philosophy asserting that God does not exist, but rather the confidence affirming that God is unconcerned about how men live morally and ethically. Yes. I was going to point that out. So the statement of there is no God is there is no higher authority than myself. I'm doing what I want. I can get away with what I want. I have power. I have authority. I'm doing everything. So fools believe they don't have accountability. They sin and commit evil deeds. Why? Because there's no accountability. None of them does what is right. Why? Because there's no accountability. They think that they can do it because they have the power to do it. The Lord looks down from heaven at the human race to see if there is anyone who is wise and seeks God. Everyone rejects God. Okay, what do we have here? We have an absolute being stated. Everyone turns aside. Together they are corrupt. So everyone veers off the path. None of us can hold to this plumb line, the standard of God. None of them does what is right, not even one. So you want to talk about what Paul is quoting and saying in Romans, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God? The psalmist already said that. Paul is only taking ideas that he finds from the Old Testament here and repurposing them and restating them. All those who have behaved wickedly do not understand. Those who devour my people are as if they are eating bread. So David is speaking here on behalf of the people, that those who are wicked, who are outside, are coming. They don't call on the Lord. They're not terrified of him. But then they should be. They are absolutely terrified, for the God defends the godly. The result is they should be. There they are afraid with fear. The perfect verbal form is probably used in the rhetorical manner. The psalmist describes the future demise of the oppressed. Yeah, but they will find out that he is actually God and that he is going to come with justice. And then they are absolutely terrified, for God does defend the godly. Thought there was no godly. There's no godly outside of those that God holds within the generation who are godly. You want to humiliate the oppressed, even though the Lord is their shelter. So you're going to go against the oppressed and make it even worse. God is their shelter. This is what you're doing. You're going to attack the person. Think about this. If I'm just picking names that I know. Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson had a little brother, and you went to school with them, and he's heavyweight champion of the world, and you're like, yeah, but I'm going to pick on his little brother because his little brother's a pipsqueak and a weakling. I'm going to pick on him. You're not going to pick on that person because you know who the older brother is. You know who the people of God are, people. Why are you picking on God's chosen people? Why are you coming against? God's going to come. You're picking on the wrong group of people. And then, I wish the deliverance of Israel would come from Zion when the Lord restores the well-being of his people. May Jacob rejoice. May Israel be happy. Like, I'm longing for this, God. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I wish it would come. Won't it happen today? Won't it happen today? Okay, so we have several passages there in a row, all ones calling on and pointing out evil is evil, and we have still, if we are among those oppressed, if we are among those who are righteous, we still have a God who will deliver us. And we can have that confidence. Okay. The Psalms today, everybody. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Thoughts on that?